evening once again. Thank you, Moses, Joseph, Joshua, and Chung for inviting your teams for today's webinar. On today's webinar, we'll touch base on certain things. For example, I'm sure you guys all know that last 1 week, uh, we have changed the LP, we have changed the bridge. So who is the LP? Why bridge is important? So MJ will touch base on that also. Plus, uh, from tomorrow, we will be coming onto one more exchange, and this is a very big exchange. They are having close to 20 million community, right? And in a Southeast Asia, they are on a second number. So we will touch base on this as well. Right now, we will not share the name because that will be sharing next week. We will also show you a CRM. So basically, for the leaders from all over the place, the question that we get that we are not able to see our commission, right? When you join someone in your downline and when they are trading, they are not able to see the commission, how much their earning is from their downline. So basically, we will be showing you the CRM, and almost 80% CRM is done. And from Monday onward, we will go live with the CRM as well, right? So you will see each and every small detail of your earning on that CRM. Secondly, I know Moses have sent some, concern. 50% of that concern we have completed, Moses. What you send me, the second Excel, we will complete that by this weekend. So Monday, 100%, all the issue and everything, people have faced, that will be clear, right? So that will be taken care of. Most important things for us right now is, I know Africa team is very aggressive signing up on a facekindle, but I want even my Malaysia team and Indonesia team and other parts of the world to come on a facekindle, right? That is a company's, it's just like a Facebook. I'm sure many of you know. And company also have a Telegram subscription also. We are also there. So I would like all of you to come and subscribe. There also join. More people joins, the bigger the community, the better it is for us. Why? We will also touch base on that, right? Because as a company, we can only do so much, right? We cannot do everything. When the community that we have, community joins with us, it makes us a bigger workforce, right? So we do need the support from the community. Without community, we cannot do anything. Yes, I mean, we can do, instead of taking 1 month or 1 year, it will take 3 months or 3 years, right? Just us doing everything. So we all hold the bucks in some amount, and we all eagerly want to go out and sell those. So companies doing everything in its power to make that happen, right? And when you can do that, we will also share that with you. Uh, Only a few more months is left before we start giving out your bucks in a limit order. So every month there will be a limit to it, how much you can go out and sell. But that limit will also increase as a market demand increases, right? We will always want to make sure that we meet supply and demand. There should not be more supply and less demand. and then you know what can happen. So we will maintain that. So we will also touch base on that, how we will do that. Okay. So basically, today's webinar we are having is right now everything is fixed. Everything that we wanted is there. Yes, Moyo is a very big project, so it will be ongoing. So in a back end, we will be still, will still will be doing touch ups here and there. But functionality wise, everything is fixed. CRM is there for you guys to see your commission side of the profit. Trade side of the profit, yes, you are able to see, but commission side of the profit, you will also be able to see. So I will not take much time because we also have another webinar, in a standby. So MJ is also with us. So I would invite MJ to come and take over from here. Sergey, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please.
Okay, Bhavya, thank you very much for the introduction and giving a snapshot to all the people about what is going on. And very good afternoon to the African team. Um, today I will be discussing more about the recent development that we have done on the Moyo platform and around Moyo also. We will touch base on the bucks. I think he's already touched base and informed you that we are getting listed on the exchange. We will be sort of elaborating more on that. But the main part is today I will just touch base more on the Moyo side because I think Moyo is our baby at the moment, and it's a project which has a solid invention, and it's a project which can take us to a different height altogether. If we work in conjunction with the project, then I think we will be in a completely different level. I hope you all understand that the whole technology part, the whole concept part, putting it together is not that easy. It's something when you do it because it's a trial and error project. It's not about the concept. The concept is done and dusted, but how the audience react to the project is a challenge to every firm that builds this sort of concept and technology, right? Because there's not only one element which is attached to the Moyo. There are so many elements which is a part of Moyo. If I will be able to show you and I will break it, it has got so many other function, third party function that is attached to this platform, which make this platform a single universal client facing platform at the end of the day, which you guys use it. But at the back, you don't know what exactly is going on. So when we build up the concept, we roll it out in the market, we get the feedback from the people, and then based on that the technology enhances. It's not like other platform has not done that. It's not like mt4 has launched the done and dusted platform. I have been using mt4 for last almost 16 70 years. I have seen the phase of mt4 when they have launched the platform. When there was a critical errors on the platform, they keep on sending the critical errors update, fixing the platform, and slowly eventually they fixed up a platform which has become more done and dusted, right? So that's how the whole thing works. It's not, I i understand that people in our community has built up the perception that a product that comes is entails a lot of issues, and and sometimes the product goes left and right. But you also need to understand that the project that we bring is a concept that is completely standalone in the market and never ever been introduced into the crypto world. And then you are trying to put some icing on the cake by putting your coin integration into it. So there was no social trading concept backed by a cryptocurrency prevails in the market, right? When you build up the platform, you bring those concept and ideas and bring it in the market. Then you get the feedback from the client, you get the feedback from the market, and then based and it always happens that when you bring such a heavy project in the market, which, as I said, there are so many different elements attached to it. when it goes on in the market. Of course, there's something which works, something which doesn't work, but then it's a so all the companies normally launch the platform within their community base so that they get the feedback from them before rolling out to the global market. But at the end of the day, even if there was sort of certain glitches and stuff like that, we have still stepped forward and said, doesn't matter, people have lost money, we will refund it. And we have compensated everybody so that every single person who is a part and parcel of Moyo should not, if it's a technical error from the company side, company will always step forward to compensate it. So that's never be the case that we are having an intention to just uh, uh, make you lose money, and that's it. We just want to go off from it. No, that's not the case. Moyo, we have been developing for last almost you know 1.5 year. The first phase of Moyo was took a lot of time because the concept was unique, and it was firstly introduced in the crypto market. Of course, I was putting up my head around the whole concept. I was very keen and adamant to bring this project in the market because I believe after having a deep dive into the whole cryptocurrency world, where the companies and the coins which are coming, and even us, more or less we were dependent on the ROI business and this and that, which somewhere creates confusion, which somewhere at certain point of time get exhausted, and then it doesn't move forward, right? And this is where majority of the cryptocurrency fails. So at the back of my mind, I was always thinking that if I want to back it up, the whole company, if I want to back the whole firm, if I want to back my Bucks coin somewhere in the market, I think that is very, very important and keen that we have to bring certain products which are robust, which has which are not like a freshly designed product, but the concept is in the market, which people knows, and at the same time we can make it very transparent, black and white, where people can come. So instead of saying to people that just come and buy 200 package, I give you 5% return on investment, we wanted to take a different step altogether from what we have done to a step where we wanted to create a platform, a marketplace for every person around the world who is interested to make money, who is interested to know what is going on with my account, who is interested to look at the transparency. People wanted to have a black and white coverage, and all these things that we wanted to do, we can only cover it in a platform where we make it very simple, we make it very easy for both parties to come and look at things, and that those things will be very transparent. So Moyo evolves from there. you know Building a platform, out of my experience, is not a 3 months or a 4 months job, trust me. Whatever we have tried out of emergency. Whatever we have done due to the crisis of something. But the thing is, we never gave up. We always we have tried our best to strive for it, because if you have something in your mind, if you have experience to do that, you do that, right? And sometime, when you develop a project at a point of time when the business is down, when it's backed off, no support from the people, leaders who have earned hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of money from us, backed out, they go and do somewhere else. At the end of the day, who is left to do stuff is the management of the company. Because I'm not saying that leaders are like just they come and go, but you imagine that at the end of the day is the company and the people inside it, and there are always some admirers of the firm who believes in the long vision, stand by the company and support it. So my context was that whatever we have done in the last year was, you can see that there was a declining phase of every firm, and so we were also in that phase, when people were sort of busted, and they were thinking that okay, nothing is happening to the coin, although they don't know what we were doing at the background. And we were building, but people, investors who doesn't know the real story, who doesn't know how the whole system works, they are only being sold on a concept that you take this and you get this. They don't know what cryptocurrency is all about. They don't know how the price mechanism works. Of course, they create a pressures at some point of time. And I think that is the reason when we have seen a downward decline in the trend. So this idea then evolves from there that, I think, I had enough of all these things, right? Wanted to develop something, a project. FX was my mainstream from day one. From I think the day the concept was launched was based on this FX concept. But nevertheless, we are not able to get the opportunity to build something which can actually complement the coin. And I think this is where I was wanted to develop a platform, a concept. The first thing in my mind was to keep it very simple, transparent, let people come and make money, let people come and enjoy, and that's it, right? No hustle bustle. Nobody has to blame each other. Nobody can claim each other. All these things that become a part and parcel of the misconception, miscommunication in any firm, we wanted to avoid. And I think Moyo is a beautiful project, to be honest. It's a project we will go long lasting in the market. It's a project I can bet on it. This will generate hundreds and thousands and millions of revenue for the firm, because you look around and see what the other firms are doing. Still, the way we have launched the platform, we have still managed to create a uniqueness of a platform which is not there in the market, right? So it's not that we just wanted to be in the queue of those uh, firms that have launched the copy trading, but how we can, differentiate ourselves from the market. That is the main part that we have focused on. And I think the uniqueness of Moyo, first thing was MT4 connectivity. That was the first entry point we were thinking of, that let anyone around the world who have an MT4 account with any broker come in and let him attach the MT4 platform. Now, issues, glitches comes around because you have to understand that you are actually bypassing, you're developing a technology which is bypassing the third party servers and letting the client, allowing them to actually hook up their MT4 platform directly with that. Today, when you look at the big boys on the street, they won't allow you to do that, because everybody, all those, um, you know, Zulu Trade or eToro and all the big copy trading platforms, they they have sort of changed their strategy. Now person has to come and open an account with them to do that, right? But they don't have a global concept. They don't want you to do that anymore. Rather than they wanted to advertise and bring the global community on board. We have taken a completely different approach. I think it's a window shopping approach where you come, attach your MT4, see how it goes. Especially the concept of outer MT4 connectivity was awesome, from the point that any trader around the world, which we wanted maximum trader to come from different part of the world to join, especially targeting these two big giants, that traders has nothing to do. He doesn't have to move his funds even. He can rather just come and attach his MT4, and that's it. He's trading on his MT4, which is attached to Zulu, which is attached to maybe eToro, and at the same time it's attached to Moyo. So when he is putting a trade on his account, it is going actually in three different accounts. So what is he losing? It's a win-win situation for him. That is the uniqueness we have created. And that is the concept people are liking in the market. Although we have not gone massive with our social marketing campaign, because of course, as you all can witness, that we were sort of juggling around, trying to work around the issues that we were facing, and we wanted to first embed those issues permanently somewhere, in the ground, so that those issues will never come, and then we move forward, and then we start working on different other things. So as we speak, I think the uniqueness is itself speaks about, and I think now we are fully, probably after a month, I will not say now, but probably in September onward, we will go probably massively in as a marketing campaign. We will be launching in September, and we will be going globally, because I've been watching all these people, what they are doing, what campaign they are doing. So it's better to analyze the competition and then go around it, so that you can create your own niche market and then get the client overboard. the look and feel of the platform, the simplicity of the platform, the attachments in the platforms, all these things we have kept it very simple, very normal for anyone to come and do it, right? And slowly and slowly, this will become more um, compliant, because of course you need to understand that now I'm looking into getting it regulated somewhere. So right now you don't have any account application form. You rather do it with Bitso Live and you do it here. But what about the global people? Where will they go and open an account? All these things we have been working on at the background. So now we have launched our own CRM, which we will be launching from Monday on. What I will show you. But in the meantime, I want to quickly touch base on Moyo. So you guys first clear your doubt here, and then we move forward now. Now, copy trading is working perfectly fine. Trades are going here and there. The only confusion now left is within the trade allocation part. Okay, we have onboarded UK's biggest LP. Okay, LMAX. Okay, and they are one of the topmost LPs, which every big brokers in London, in Canada, in Europe, they're using them. So you can understand, you can imagine that they are so massive. They have got at least not less than 50 to 60 banks sourcing price feed into their engine, and they're aggregating the best price, and then they are delivering to the. So if you look at the spread, you will see that there's a massive change in the spread, especially where the euro dollar price is now revolving around 1.5 to 1.8, and before it was 2.5, 2.6, sometime 3. So the spread has literally come down to almost $10. Look at the gold spread and oil spread, you will see, 60, 70 cent, you know. And if you compare it with any other, say, broker, I don't know, probably some people I look at, Infinox, like for example, you look at Infinox, their spread is going from 1 to 4, right? And if you look at the gold spread somewhere here, yeah. So the gold spreads are very good. Actually, they are coming down 22. But in the night when I was checking them, it was at night time it was like 100, 200. It has gone to that level, and I think this is where the brokers plays around, because when they are sourcing a price into it, they will look into which time of the day they can actually mend their spreads, and they can just post it, and they can make money out of it. I think that is very important here. A lot of new products we've added. You can see all the indices has increased. The spreads are tighter. You can open FXCM, any other, and you can compare it. We have given you 10 pairs of crypto, which has got nowadays it's Japanese yen, which is the hot cake in the market, and a lot of big banks are actually sourcing prices against cryptos against Japanese yen. So I think this is where we have focused dollars and Japanese yen both. Okay, then we have gold mini contract. New also these stocks are also indexes are also added. Like you have got Wall Street now, SPN, and Japanese, Euro, German, Australian, right? And then you have gold mini, gold silver. So you have spot gold, you have gold mini, you have spot silver, you have got silver mini. And then we have UK Brent 100 contract, US crude 100 contract, apart from the oil that we have, right? Then we have natural gas we have added here, which a lot of people trade. Natural gas is quite volatile. Then we have added three more pair of gold with Aussie dollar, gold with euro dollar, okay, and then France. So they are in. So what you do basically, when you open your platform, you right click and you do show all. When you do show all, then all the product which are remaining, you can see it here. And you look at the price movement, the price movement is so fast, the spreads are so good now. I think we are slowly we are improving our infrastructure, and at the back end what we are doing is we are trying to bring the best of the best deal for our people, so that when you trade on it, you get the maximum out of it, right? So Couple of things I wanted to touch on. First thing is, you know the platform very well. Second phase, as I said, we have been working, and I think a lot of stuff we have done at the back. Hopefully next week webinar when I will show you some new tricks that we have built on this platform for traders and investors. Okay, that we have, that will help you to make more money out here with those tricks. So I will show you those tricks as well once it is all done and we have tested. Right. The important part to consider here in this webinar is that people are actually making, you know, mistakes in the allocation. I think that is important thing to understand. Allocation is not that difficult. It's very simple. That's the heart and soul of Moyo trade. So you need to understand how this allocation method works, right? So people with small equities, I recommend that you should not use any other allocation method apart from fixed lot, because your balance is so low that you cannot go with invested amount, you cannot go with equity, you cannot go with balance, because you, that doesn't mean that you cannot go, but ideally it's not good for a small equity clients to actually opt for these things, because with $200 account you are actually saying that $50 to this guy, $50 to this guy, $50 to this guy. You're actually giving a very small amount. And if a trader puts a big trades and you put 0.01 lot even, that will not sufficient for your equity, which is distributed to three different people, and that leads to the loss. So if you want to give if you want to follow multiple traders, that's fine. That's definitely you do it. But instead of doing an invested amount and all those stuff, you simply select the fixed slot. Okay. Anything you want to give in a fixed slot, you can give it here. Right? Multiplier, you can leave it as 0.01. That means the multiplier is off when it's on 0.01. Or you can say 0.02 lot, which itself, and you set multiplier to 1. Right? That's the two things you can do. Okay. With small account, don't go more than one. One means like for like. Okay. Because the more you do multiplier actually kills people if the equity is small. It's good when you have a big equity and you have a good risk appetite to take. Okay. Then comes the setting part. Now settings, I think Africa team have so many times have asked me as well, and I think that was one of the things, that one of the criterias are not kicking in, which ways they have an open maximum lot and stuff, and that's the reason then they are assigning their trades to the trader, it exceeding their limit, and hence they're getting into losses. Okay, so those things have been fixed, people have been compensated. The main thing is that you have to now look at these three criteria. Out of these three criteria, actually first and the last is the most important. Middle one is just for an argument's sake you can do it. So maximum open lots, so that means you are assigning that I want to give maximum open lot, say I want to give him 10 maximum open lot. Okay, so that means the countdown will start from 10. So as soon as one trade comes through, it becomes 9. Another trade comes through, it becomes 8. Another trade comes through, it becomes 7. So likewise, until it comes to 0, stop copying. Okay, so you have actually given system that I want 10 maximum lot to be copied, for this trader. So that means now system will start counting 10 lots for that particular trader. Maximum open trades, you can give any amount of maximum open trades, because this criteria uh, is 10 lots, which can equates to 50 trades, because people are putting 0.01 or people are putting 0.1, whatever frequency they are putting. If all those trades come equal to 10 maximum lot, that's fine, done. Then the criteria kicks in. So this is the first entry point. The last one is the maximum lot size, the maximum loss you want to take in lots. Okay. So that means what will happen is that you are saying to the trader that I want to take a maximum loss in lot, say if you put 0.1 here, for example, right? What will happen is this is the maximum loss you can take. That means 0.1 is a maximum loss. As soon as a trader puts one lot and his trade goes into loss, okay, you have put how much? 0.02. Okay, so that means as soon as your trade comes into loss of 0 equivalent to 0.01 lot, your trade will be put
MJ,
off. Yes.
the screen is not getting shared.
Is it?
Yeah.
Am I not sharing the screen?
No, I'm
Right.
not seeing it. Plus, a lot of people are saying the same thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Really.
That is okay.
Okay, hopefully you guys will see
Yeah.
my screen. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
have
Yeah. Now
stopped
it's
seeing if I'm
good.
not seeing. Okay. So I was explaining you guys, yes. So what I'm saying is today, on this screen, I think I will want you to first touch base on the most important part, which is the heart and soul of Moyo, which has a lot of confusion around it while you are investor especially is selecting a trader. So I will just quickly touch base on the criteria button, which is I think is very, very important for people. I think if you understand and you put the right numbers in there, that's fine. Then nobody will face any problem as such. So I think that is quite important. Okay. So the first criteria I will say is people who joins with a small equity of $200 or $500, whatever. I will highly recommend them to only use the fixed lot option. Okay, because the equity is so small that you cannot use the balance function, or you cannot use the equity function, or you cannot use the invested amount even. This is not ideal, to be honest. um, Fixed lot is always ideal for a small equity balance, because what happens is you are actually giving in trader a 0.01 lot, right? Second thing is multiplier. You don't have to use for this one, because multiplier is, you're not necessarily small account. Multiplier itself is a function. When you built up your appetite as a risk taker, then you should use multiplier. Because for example, if I use multiplier in this case, for example, that means I am actually playing naked in the market. And what I'm doing is, if I am putting it for 5 multiplier here, that means if a trader puts 5 lot, it will be 10 lot, which can wipe me out in a fraction of a second, right? Or I can do 2 3 lot multiplier. But that all depends on how your risk appetite is all about, and also the balance of your account. If you have at least 1,000 2,000 5,000 balance in your account, then you can do it. Okay. So I think that is very important to think. So if you are small equity, recommended go fixed lot. You can leave it like this, or you can make it as a one multiplier. Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. 0.01 was actually, the multiplier was off, still it copies like that. If you want to do it like that, do it like this. Okay. Setting part is the second option that you need to think about. These are the only 3 small settings that will block your account, or rather I will not say the word block. I will say these are the 3 cushions that we provided to your account, which sort of somewhere help you not to lose more money, right? So you have to use it wisely and fairly both, when you come. So what are these 3 criterias? Maximum open lots. So here you have given 0.02. I'm talking about, first I'm taking example of small accounts. 0.02, you went to settings, you said, I want to open maximum lot of, say, 5. So when it says 5 lot, means it's a 5 standard lot, but here you are actually giving micro lot 0.02, right? So always keep the number bigger, so that the system should not, because as soon as the traders start putting up a trade. So if you are following me, for example, I'm putting one lot, two lot, three lot, it's still copying 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, right? So that will copy until, and then you are also following two more traders, and they're also putting some sort of lots, but you are still getting 0.2, 0.2, 0.2 because you're also given the same criteria to them. So as soon as the lot size reaches to 5 standard lot, trade will stop copying, and you will start getting error message, uh, for further trades. And the countdown, this works in the basis of the countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as soon as and when the trade gets copied to your terminal, the system will keep on calculating, and then it will keep on deducting from maximum open lot. Second criteria is maximum open trades. So maximum open trades and maximum open lot, just two different. Lot is different lot sizes in MT4: one lot, two lot, three lot, 0.01, 0.02. These are the lot sizes. Trades are trades: euro dollar trade, gold trade. So first option you have given is a lot. Second you have said is how much maximum trades I want to open. So you say I want to open, I want all three traders to open a maximum of say 30 trades. Not more than that. And this is how you can actually decide it wisely, uh, that as and when you as and when you understand the concept of FX, as and when you understand the risk appetite concept, always play around with this, because that will always help you to make money and mitigate your losses. Okay. Normally what people do is they set it up and then they leave it up. If you're not a trader, I'm not saying you're a trader, you are just an investor, but investor should know rather, that how I'm safeguarding my wallet, right? This is your wallet actually. You cannot just let people lose money from your wallet. So you are actually changing the sequence every now and then, so nobody can actually take the money from your wallet. And that's these numbers plays a very important part, right? So this was a maximum open trade. So whatever number you feel like, you can give it here. Then the third part is maximum loss in lot size. How much loss you want to take in a lot size. This is the top one in priority. You need to always keep this into consideration, then this one, then this one. Okay. So because if you says, for example, I was explaining, if you given here 0.1 lot, which is a micro lot, mini lot, right? But that means as and when the traders start putting trades, and trades get copied to you. For example, you have followed me and I put a trade, and my trade PNL is going in loss because, for example, gold is very volatile, and gold is moving, fluctuating, too much, and because of that, my starting PNL is in minus, is in negative, right? So that means in those circumstances, and FX is very volatile. Anything can happen at any point of time. Sometime any wave can come. Unexpectedly, gold will go up and down. What I'm trying to say is, when this happens, it doesn't mean that traders trade is not right. Yes, it's always a 80-20, 90-10 ratio between traders. 10% some way people put wrong side of the trade as well. 90% they put right. But keep in mind that if the trader put a trade and the profit and loss of a trader started to move in a negative side, which further your trade will also go to negative because you have copied that trader, and you started with 0.02. As soon as the negative PNL keeps coming down, increasing, unless it touch equal to 0.1 lot, the trade will be cut off, and no more further trades will be put. So you always, if you're following multiple people, you always have to put a bigger number here. Not saying that put a massive number here, but put a number as per your balance. Okay. If my balance is right now 5,547, I will rather say maximum lots I want to spend here is probably loss I will take is say 10. So that means I will my trades are started getting copied, I will not face any problem. And maximum loss that I will take, which in extreme circumstances will keep touching this 10. So 10 means first it goes in a reverse counting, right? So this is very important part you need to understand. Third part is a symbol part, which normally people don't use it, and I think I will also recommend a lot of people to do that as well. Okay, especially with the new LP that has gone live. This LP is, as I said, is a massive big LP. They have a different requirement, margin requirement. Every LP has a different margin requirement. Their margin requirement for cryptos, for example, is 50% because crypto is so volatile. They don't want to keep it as 10% or 20%. They've rather kept the margin to 50%. So that means that if you have a small account, and if a trader put a crypto trade on, that trade will never copy to your account. Why? Because if you put one lot of one Bitcoin trade over there, which cost him 50%. So if the price of the Bitcoin is 11,500, and 50% margin means around 5,700, 6,000, this range, and he has to put the margin. If you are copying him for 0.1, then you have to put an equivalent margin for 0.1. So those trades cannot be copied. So what happens is you get an error. When you get an error, people will understand, oh, sir, my trade is not getting copied. Look, so what is this? Why? Because you have not understand that margin plays an important role. Okay. So when you have a $200 account, you always have to keep in mind that the system keeps around, the system keeps a buffer for your floating trades. That means if you have 10 trades, 5 trades already open, okay, and that trades has taken an equity, your 60% equity, for example, they have taken, and you have 40% equity left, and you think that in 40% equity you put more trades, system will not allow you to do that, is because if your other trades are in positive, then it will allow you to put a trade. But if your other trades are in negative, then the system won't allow you to put new trades, because that 40% is a buffer, is a cushion for the existing trades. People think that they can go up to, if they have 200, they can go up to $199 to put a trade on. That's not how it works. There is always, because if it does like that, and all your trade goes in negative, then you have a probably negative balance which company will not be able to recover. So what company does is basically all the LPs, they always put a margin call buffer. So 50% is a stop out. That means that, if you have a negative balance, negative trades of up to 50% of your equity, then the rest 50% will not be consumed for any other trades, because that 50% will be used to buffer those existing trades. Right? So these things, small things, people need to understand, I think. And for that, what we are doing is we are creating a completely new concept, and we are bringing it onto our new Moyo website, and we are creating an auditorium into that. And that auditorium will, what we'll do is basically it's a virtual meeting which we will be doing every single day. Not only me, I think all of my team members, different team members will do it, and it's nothing. You just open the computer and go to moyotrade.com once it is done, and you will see the agenda over there, and we will be covering all these small things. What is negative balance, how you set up your margin level, what is the margin level, okay. And then we are putting the whole structure that for which product what margin will be consumed, so that all you people, right now you don't know what is the margin level for many products, right? But then you can go to the website and see, okay, gold, the margin is this, FX margin is this, so all these stuff we'll put on the website. Coming back to this section, what I was trying to say, that repeating my old thing, is that if a BTC trades comes through, for example, and you think BTC has a 50% margin, you, with a small account, you cannot take BTC, and I don't want to take BTC. Why? Because it's a highly volatile. It's fluctuate 50% up, 50% down in a fraction of a second. So what you can do is you can switch off any pairs that you feel that the trade should not come to your account. If you switch off those pairs, that means those trades will never come to your account. So if I don't want to for BTC USD to get copied here, I can find BTC USD here, and then I can just close it from there. Anything you want to close, just you close it. You just switch off from here, the yellow button, and then it's off. That means these pairs won't be available anymore on your trade page, and so even if the trader put a trade, it will never get copied to your account. So these are the two important things also you need to play around when you do the allocation. So so that you can protect yourself as much as you can. All right. So I think now pretty much we have, for the last 2 weeks, we have stabilized a lot of things, especially the copy trading part, which was our key focus, and we are now through with that. So it is now working perfectly fine. There was no loading issue. There was everything working very well. All the new products you can see out here now, they have all come with their spreads and everything, much tighter spread for you guys to play around with. And the new phases of the website, like interactive charts, alert system, indicators, everything we are bringing it now. So they are under development, and Buckscoin blockchain also getting integrated now, so we can have us bringing the outer world. We'll start onboarding the outer world onto the platform as well. So we are fully ready for that. Now, with this, we have thought about developing our CRM. I think that was something which was we were very keen to do, um, and for that we have developed our CRM. I will show you, which we are launching on. Is the credential right or wrong? I need to understand. Merge and so we have developed two portal. One is, yeah, there you go. So we have developed two portal. One is a client terminal portal, and second is an IB terminal portal. So client terminal portal is anyone who is signing up with Cash Phoenix will get the backend of CRM, and he or she can now control the whole thing here instead of going to Moyo or going to mobile app and whatever. It's a consolidated version of everything that we have at the front end. So here you can see, here you can open a new account. Here you can upload your KYC document and get the approval. Here you can put your deposit, you can put your withdrawal, you can see your trades and orders. For if you have multiple accounts, you can see your multiple account trades and orders. All these things you can actually you can see from here. So um, as I said, you can upload your documents from here. You can add your bank details. You can also add your we are adding a crypto here as well. So that's the reason we have this is already, but we have since given them to add crypto. It has taken little time. That's the reason we are launching on Monday. But with bank details and everything, is pretty much everything is here. You can add your bank details to somebody, and once we have the whole system ready, then we will start giving withdrawals in a bank account as well. Then you can see all your account list. If you have multiple accounts, like for example, in BitSolai, we have multiple packages sort of stuff where we are actually bringing everything over here, right? So in a much professional and ethical way, rather than keeping it in a form of MLM and stuff like that. So here, the Moyo will be a complete standalone project moving forward. That's the game plan. And this project will have his own tools and ammunition, CRM, liquidity, bridge, MT4, and MT5. A lot of stuff we are working on to make it a really good, sophisticated, and a one-stop solution product, right? So here, account list, as I said, you can see all your account. You can transfer. You can also transfer within accounts as well from the back of it itself. So change password. You can open a demo account. You can see if there's a demo account list, you can see a demo account list here. In the funds part, you can see you can do deposit, for example. And for deposit, we are trying to work around getting net tellers, krill, you know, and then of course we will have a set of cryptos as well. So all the PSPs also will try our best to get it over. But yeah, you can deposit money straight from here. You can select your account, like MT4 account. You put any amount. For example, I say I want to put 200. You put a node and you will submit it, and then this get deposited into your account, right? If you have funds in your account, it will get deposited straight away. If you don't have the funds, then of course it goes to an admin approval for that. Okay. You can also withdraw directly from the CRM, so you can put select, like right now we have a bank account, but we are adding all the cryptos here, so you can give a crypto address and then put a withdrawal form here, and you can see that, and you can track the status in this CRM as well. Internal transfer, as I just told you, you can do between MT4 to MT4. You can do different internal transfers. You know, you can generate a report, what sort of deposit you have done, what sort of withdrawal you have done, how many transfer you have done, and also your deal report. That means all the trades which getting copied from your traders. You can actually see all the trades here, everything. Rest is all just a fun part, platform, and education, all those stuff. You can play it around. You can download all the platform from your back office. You don't have to worry about then we comes to the IB part, which is our leader part, and what they especially all the leaders or the IBs who are working in the market. We have given them a CRM which they can log into Moyo website and log into the CRM. So here you can see your total client, you can see your total commission, you see your total rebate, you see your total, all the clients trading, what they are trading, everything you can see it here under this section actually, right? So if you click on total client, more info, you go there, and you will see all your clients. If you as soon as you introduce any client, all your client gets tagged and listed here. So you can see the client. When you click on the client, you can see the client trading. You can also see how much commission you are making. So everything will be transparent here. So you will actually keep on seeing everything out here. Right? Everyone has to um, upload their KYC and stuff. We are working on this, adding few more bits and pieces. Also, I'm not able to actually show you the full IB CRM, but you can get a feeling that this is where you can also have your own customized link. When you click on, you copy the link, and if I move this a little bit, you can see copied successfully. And I said okay, fine. And then if I probably go there, and if I so yeah, so you can see that the link has come, and you can give this link to any of your so every time once you sign up for the IB portal, you have your own link that you can promote on facekindle, you can promote on any social media site, and that's it. And you can just take it from there. I think I will just sign it out first, because I think I was sign on to the wrong person. Let me see. There's a trade portal. No, there's a trade portal. Okay, I will go here. So here's the Moyo Trade Partner portal. I will probably quickly just get some details and see if I can show you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I think this is the right link. Sorry. So here, as I said, you can see all your clients. You can see your total withdrawal. You can have your own link, right? And this is your monthly commission graph. As and when you move, you will see monthly commission graph as well. And then in tools, you will see you can create a web banner. So that means the system will help you to create a banner. You choose a file, and then the system will create a code for you. You can copy the code and you can place it on facekindle, you can go and place it on Facebook, you can place it on any social media or any site. And if somebody clicks on this banner, it will come straight into your account for a person to sign up. So basically at the back of the code will be your uh, this link where person can come and sign up, right? Then personal details and stuff, you can, it's all thing you understand, you can do it. The main part I will come is report. So it's by commission. So here you can see your total commission that you are earning for the trades people are doing, you have introduced. You can see the full breakup here in this blue box, and all your clients and their trades in below, right? Okay. As I said, you can see your clients separately, that how many clients you have introduced, what they are doing, what they are trading. You can pitch them if they are not trading, and all those stuff you can do it from here. Fund withdrawals, of course, whatever commission you have earned, you can also put a fund withdrawal request. You will have your agent ID, which will put it here and submit a request, and then admin will approve it. Okay. So these two portals we are actually integrating now in Moyo, and hopefully, so now we are actually trying our best to provide all the right tools to our people, so that when we move forward in the market, we have I mean, just to keep it, say in a very simple word, we want to make it a seamless process. From the day you enter Moyo and the day you exit Moyo, your journey will be smooth completely, right? And that's what we are striving to do, right? It has taken time, but it is coming. We are nearly there. We have done it. Moyo is smooth. Okay, CRM is going live, so now you don't have any hassle or any concern or anything. Okay, where is my commission? Where can I see my commission? Where can I see my client? Moyo is generating too many transactions. You don't have to bother about all these things. Everything, you can have your separate back office, which we will be, doing, launching it into, where it's gone, this new platform, new version of the platform, website we are launching. If just trying to streamline something, so the new website will have a lot of other things like testimonies. You can see a lot of people have been putting a lot of testimony, making it more professional. you know we are creating a traders page here. This page is going off now. We are creating a traders page like Zulu. Of course, we have taken a little bit concept from here and there as well, because we like the concept. We want to have the same page, not the same page, different design, but the concept will be the same, where you can anyone who can come, and it's a dynamic trade page. So any trader who is trading and making money, it is actually reflecting in these graph, in this ROI. So you can see it in real time and you can follow it from here straight away, right? And as I said, we are coming up with a very unique concept of virtual meeting in the website. So we are also opening, adding one section which is auditorium. We're calling it as a Moyo auditorium. And that Moyo auditorium means that we will have a big screen here within the website. We're creating a big cinema screen sort of stuff, virtual screen, and we will have an agenda on the bottom of the screen. So every day when you come to a website, you registered, you get an alert that now uh, Mohsen Jamil has started um, a webinar on topic FX, how you can calculate spread, for example, right? So that means anyone who is interested to join can quickly click and jump, and then he can click on the link, and the whole screen will be on, and I will be on the screen showing the whole, my presentation, how any topic that we select, we can then elaborate more on that side. So that way we will be regular on the website. That way we will be covering each and every topic on our website. That will bring a lot of traffic to our website, and this will help us to more searchable on the social media side. So This is also being done, I think, maximum by the end of next week. We are aiming, but CRM is going live hopefully early next week. It's already, as you all can see, the only tweaks we are doing, like cryptocurrency payment and all those stuff. That's the only thing we are adding out here. Rest we are good to go. So you will see it on the website. Um, yeah, and then comes to the last part, which is a Bucks coin. Yes, we I have been working on getting it listed on Binance and stuff, but and uh, that still is ongoing, because Binance is something which sometimes the response rate, the way they do listing, it's not in our hand. It's completely, we are at their mercy. Of course, this it's a big exchange, and they have so many applications, from different coins. There's so many coins. Everybody wants to get listed, so there's a race going on, and now they've become picky and choosy to see who has got a good project, who has got a good community, who has got a good voice in the market. They're actually picking these exchange. So everything is good. I think the only bad part, I will probably say, is that where we always fail, you know, as a company in the market, having said that we own per se a client base of 100,000 people, which our record shows actually at the back office, to be honest. If I say 20%, 20%, 30%, okay, duplication, we still have 70 to 70, 80,000 people in our system, genuine, right? But where are those people? The people only come when they want withdrawals. The people only raise their voice when they have any issue. But when company does anything for them, or company always does everything for them, all this coin and everything that has been working on, that goes to the market, make a performance, do whatever it will happen. It will happen for the good for the people. So the least a company can expect from everyone, the audience, the community, the people who has time of sending me 50 messages of withdrawal. When I say to someone, please go and like Telegram channel of Bucks Coin, nobody goes and do it. It's a shame, to be honest, because when you approach this big brokers, big exchanges, what they look at you, couple of things, and I think that this is very important thing that people don't understand. They always axe their own feet by writing a negative comment about the firm. For me, I don't care, but at least for company, I really do care, because we all our stake is around our company. So the negative comment plays a very, very bad role for a company, especially when you're going on a listing on the outer exchanges or a tie-ups. Second thing is, they look at your community. Now, it's a very usual fact that how will someone know how big Bucks Coin is? Today we have a very loud voice in the market. Everybody says, "Oh, Bucks Coin, my God, they are massive, man. They've got such a big client base." But when it comes to the social media side, which are helping us to get our coin listed and our voice also, we lag behind many things. We lag behind many things. I will be very, very blunt to you guys, because I feel that you are a part of a family and I have a right to say this to my family. And that is that if we go to the Telegram channel, 2,500 people out of 75,000, 80,000 people. If Binance comes on these social media sites, because they want to verify how big is your team, how big is your community is. Because why Binance will take us? Binance will only take us with this greediness, that they have got a massive community, and the people will come and the people will trade and they will make commission. But when they look at your community, come on, 2,500 only. Okay, please, 15 Bitcoin for listing, 10,000 for marketing campaign. This is their demand comes up. But when they look at the strength of the community, they step back, because they look for a long-term partnership with those coins who has got a massive community behind them. And yet we fail to do that. I have requested, I've urged Every webinar I say to all the people, I don't think so any CEO or any management firm always request their people to do that. This should have come from the people itself, right? It should have come from all of you. It should not be, I'm not supposed to be requesting anybody to say that, please can you go and join the link. You know, yes, we have ups and downs, I understand, but have we given up? No. Have we changed our vision? No. We are still working. If you are in the same boat, we are also in the same boat. We are not living a lavish life of in palaces and stuff. We are still on the ground. We are still working. We are still putting our money, making the project like these. People like Bhavesh is compromising with his business. He doesn't have to work around these things. He has got enough. He can buy me, to be honest. But he's still coming forward, stepping forward because he's believed in the project. We have Anuj who's doing 24/7 stuff. We have other management team, who's basically a part and parcel from day one. I can quote you an n number of leaders who have sacrificed everything for this company, and yet they have not stepped back, and yet they are doing their best to make it live. We sometimes we just we did do carried away with situation, and it's a matter of time. It's a moment of time, rather, I say. People get carried away. Companies come, they sell you other concept, you go there, you do it. Eventually, I think it's a vicious circle. The whole crypto industry is a vicious circle. How you come out of that vicious circle, that is the most important thing. You need to find one spot that makes you push out of the vicious circle, and then you have your own standing. Every good coin has done that. They have been around that vicious circle and they find their exit, and then they have put their coin onto the top of the world. All this Ethereum, XRP, Stellar, all this coin, they have gone through the same phases like us. Right? And I'm also trying to find a small point where we can just push the coin through out of the vicious circle here in the market, global audience, and then they will move. So that could be only possible. If I don't have a community, I would have said, okay, that's fine. Please take 5 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, because I don't have a community. But I am a proud member of a community which has got 100,000 plus client base. And if even if we see 50% of the strength on the social media sites, there you go. That shows to the outer world, how strong we are. Inner, that's fine. Inner, we fight with each other. You pull my leg, I pull your leg. That's fine. It's a phase. Do whatever you want to do in your house, but outside you have to be disciplined, right? That's what we have to do as well. Inside the house, we are family. We can do whatever we want. Outside of the house, we have to show that we are disciplined. We have community. We have people standing by. All this stuff which will help us to go on. This exchange that I'm talking about is a big exchange. It is not equivalent to Binance, but I will say that one of the partners of the Binance actually created this exchange. You will get to know the name very shortly, because we are not revealing it, because they are designing a marketing campaign for us. We are doing this time. We are taking a different approach compared to P2P, La Token, and Excel. With this, we are taking extra approach because we think that we can capitalize much from this exchange. So they are designing a marketing campaign for us, with the launch. So once it is done, you will get to know probably early next week, whatever. It's not that far away. But anyhow, the coming back to the point was that they have seen our community. They didn't like that the community is too big. They can't believe it. But somehow they have looked at the utilities and they like our project, especially Moyo, and the positivity around it has given a massive boost. They have looked into the project. The first thing they did is they wanted to take my interview, and I was surprised that why the heck Exchange is taking my interview, for what reason. But they wanted to understand what we are doing, because they said we are very selective in our approach. We just don't go and pick up coins. Yes, we do our due diligence on the coin to make sure what they are doing. But the concept you have built around in a crypto world is quite unique. It's a nice concept, very good concept. By a crypto coin, I think this will go a long way. And I think that's the entry point where they wanted us to be listed on their exchange. So like this, I think Binance will pick up pick up one day. Wazir X in India will pick up one day, and then we will have, different other things, that will work around, eventually. So I think, this is all about, how our perception is about the company, and I know you guys are really positive about it. You all have stepped forward. I'm so glad. I'm really so happy. People have said a lot about Africa. No, they will not come back again. I said definitely they will come back again. They will start. But this time we as a company have to show a good professionalism to them. They have to show us their support, and I think with both hands we can move forward. We can create a new, scenario, the positive scenario again in Africa. All those people who have spoiled the whole market, I am not here to name them, or shame them, but the thing is that forget everything what happened in the past. I think now we have professional people in the forefront, rather than those people who just, talk and gives you a different, dreams altogether. Now we have more realistic people, more professional people, businessmen who know the market. They are now in touch with you, and I am with at the back of them. So we will do all these parallel conversation, and we will strive to push this project forward. I think, Ted, trust me, I'm telling you, this is a future project. If this goes out well, with all your support, the global community will start coming in, coin will move, project will have a name, everything of Bucks Coin, every utility of Bucks Coin will go up, back again. Okay. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I think I have probably tried to cover as everything, but that's not the end of the whole thing. This is just a quick update, a quick catch up, and then, I was been very, very busy. I've not been trading at all, listing and all those stuff, taking a lot of my time, which now I have come to an end. Now I will concentrate more on the trading, and produce more result, so that people following me can make more money out of my trading as well. So yeah, thank you very much, and over to Bhavesh.
Yes, MJ. Thank you very much. I just want to touch base on a couple of things. When we started this webinar, I have sent a link to Moses, Joseph, Chung, and Joshua for the link, for the Telegram link, facekindle, and all that. Please share it with your downline. We want maximum people to come and join on all the social media platform where company is. Like MJ said, this will help us build our community when we go in the outer market, outer exchange. They can also see the strength of our community. So that is where we need your support. Second of all, MJ also mentioned that money that is in your wallet, that is your fund, you need to be very careful. You just cannot be blindly close your eyes and just say that, okay, I follow the trader, now I'm going to make millions of dollars. That's not how it works, right? So for example, right now gold is very volatile. So when market is very volatile, and if trader is trading, obviously it's going to get copied to your account. But I request to those who are new to FX, also study the market, what is going on in the market. And if any pair is very volatile, please, for temporary, you can close that pair so you don't lose your fund, right? So this is, and one more thing MJ forgot to mention, but on our website we will be listing some pair uh, which can be volatile in time to time. We'll make a different section what you need to look into. We'll make a group wise, for that's what I'm trying to say. We'll create a group where you can come and see those group, what that group means, what pair can have more volatile. So those pair you can keep an eye on a day-to-day basis. If you see the volatility is there, then you can temporarily close that, right? So these are the things that you can do. And before I close, I know every time we do webinar, I always say that we will continue doing the webinar, and then we get into the working phase, because we are developing more stuff, and that seems to be impossible to do it. But now everything is done. Thank God for that. So now there will be constant webinar will try to do. So there will be at least two webinar that we will perform every week. And as MJ mentioned, we are also bringing on our website uh, live, not live, but in today's market, we cannot go out, we cannot meet each other. So virtual webinar will be doing, and we will give opportunity to the leader also and come and create your own virtual webinar. So where not just a team, your own team can come and view, but other part of the world can also view what you are explaining to your team, right? So if, for example, if Africa team is doing the webinar today, tomorrow Philippines Joshua's team can come and view Moses or Joseph's webinar. Vice versa, they can do the same thing, right? So there will be an opportunity there for everybody, for the team leader, to come out and shine, right, for you, for your team, and learn from it. So that's about all. Thank you once again, Moses, Joseph, Joshua, and Chung, for bringing your team on today's webinar. And like I said, we'll be doing like this webinar now on very 2 days, 3 days period. And we will do a touch base on just on a one topic. So, for example, what is a equity? How equity can help you? What you have to look for? We will just do a webinar on that. Second time, we'll do a webinar on the multiplier, right? So small webinars, 15-minute, half-hour webinar we will do, where we will also do Q&A. So those who don't understand, they can ask the question and get more education, from for that particular topic. So once again, thank you everyone, and thank you MJ for
Thank you very
attending
much.
today's webinar.
Yeah, look after yourself, everybody, and stay safe. And we'll catch up again. Thank you very much.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.